Good morning, everybody. I'm going to run a video real quick while I'm getting this shared out onto Facebook. Just give me 1 second. Let me do my screen share. Okay, so we're sharing my screen now, and I'm just going to run this video real quick while I am sharing this out live. Just give me a second. It's a short little video. All right, I just wanted to show everybody that little video, and once you have access to this system, you'll be able to go in here and see all this information for yourself. The reason I'm jumping on today is to talk to you about MyEcon. I did have a couple people reach out to me that I've known for a while, and I want to share this out because I want people to get their finances in order, because I know a lot of people are struggling and living paycheck to paycheck, and I know how that is, and we struggle with that even to this day. So trying to use these tools that I'm going to be showing you to help myself, and then as well as share it out to a bunch of people so that other people can benefit from this as well. There's two ways that you can be part of MyEcon. You can be an affiliate, and you can use the products, and as you're using them, you can also recruit other people, or teach other people, share this with other people so that they can turn around and fix their own finances. So there's three key components to fixing your credit. The first one is shifting your income by correctly filling out your W-4. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to show you. You all seen this, I'm sure. If you work outside of the home, you all have seen a W-4 at some point in your life. Some of us probably have been paying, filling out one of these for 20-something years. So a lot of people don't know that they're filling it out incorrectly, or not in a way that benefits you, because and we have proven facts about this with the IRS, that So like I have a couple of slides here that I had printed out because I wanted to go over some can't even talk, specific things that you know that I wanted to touch on. So, and of course now I can't find it, so I'm going to be all out of it here. Okay, so anyway, the IRS doesn't tell you these things, but you know, a lot of us are paying into too much money into our money that's coming out of our paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. So essentially what you can do is this software teaches you how to properly fill out your W-4, and it puts more money back into your pay without asking your boss for a raise, which is an awesome thing. So we have people, we have testimonials I can send out to anybody that would like to see them, but I have my own personal testimonial, a friend of mine that joined this and was able to put $550 a month back in his pay just by following these simple instructions. He was able to fill out his W-4 correctly, because most people, they just put their name and their address and their social and they fill out a 0 or 1 and then they hand it into their employer, and then for the next however many years they work for that company, you know, they they never look at it again. So that's the first thing. The second thing is what you can do with this software is you can, so say you're getting back, you know, 400 extra a month, you know, 50 of this you can put aside to pay for having this software. I'm also going to talk to you about, if you're going to do this as a business, how much it will cost you. And if you want to do it a la carte, they also have that option as well, where you pay a one year payment and you get this software for a year. And I'll get to that, the fees, in a little bit. So, you know, from personal experience in owning my own business outside of this business, so essentially owning 2 businesses, in order to make money, you have to invest money. And this is a good opportunity to not have to invest a lot of money. I don't know any other business that you can get into that will cost $28. They're running a holiday, we're running a holiday sizzle right now. And until like January 3rd, it's $27.95 to join. But like I said, I'm going to get into that part later. I just wanted to go over the difference between the a la carte. Well, first, let me go on to the debt elimination tool. So I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit. So this is the back office. And if you look, you can see, if I go back to home, let me go back here. So this is your back office, and I'm going to go into my personal one. So where is it? So here you'll see there's a cash flow mania celebration. So in June, there is a conference, and it's really like to celebrate people's accomplishments in the company, because you rank advance in this. So, you know, the more people that you have, you know, everybody is has a team. So like if you joined with me, you would be on my team. I would be your mentor. You know, I would be here to answer any questions that you have. And once you get plugged in with me, you're plugged into the whole 2020 vision team, who are all amazing people and willing to help out with whatever questions that you have. So I just wanted to touch on that. So if something you need an answer on and I'm not available, which is very rare that I'm not available, but there are few select times I'm not, you know, you can always post a question to them, and most people will help you and answer you. And if they can't get an answer, they'll find an answer. But when you sign up for the My Credit system, I just want to go in here, because there's way more things on here, and I'm not going to go over every single thing right now. But so when you join, you sign up. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to pay the $27.95, which is for right now until January 3rd. And then you let me know, and I send you an email and a text message that gives you links to everything that you need to sign up. I also have you, if we're not already friends on Facebook, I have you add me as a friend on Facebook, and then I welcome you on the 2020 Vision Team group. I also add you to, there's like 2 chats that we have, within our group, and it's all people that, like I said, are all willing to help out. I mean, it's a great community. Everybody is very helpful. But anyway, so going back to this My Credit System, so every one of these, there's a PDF you can go into. You can do all your training in here. There's an opportunity video that you can watch that explains the whole opportunity. You could go into products, and this is where, so if you look at the top here, you see my name and my title. So you come in as a marketing director, and then when you get your first sign up, you become an executive vice president. So you get, as soon as you sign up, you get this website already made for you. So a lot of people are like, okay, well, what do I need to be paying this monthly fee? Because after you sign up, there's a $34.95 a month fee. If you're doing this as a business and you fix your W-4 or correctly fill out your W-4, and you're getting money back in your pay, then that part of that money you can use to pay for this monthly fee. And a lot of people are like, well, why would I want to pay this monthly fee? Like, I don't need, I'm not gonna need this every month. But you are, because while you're trying to show this and explain this and teach this to people so that they can help themselves, you're also in the background going to be working on your own. Unless you don't need it, unless you have a perfect credit score and you have no debt. I'm not sure. There's 80% of Americans have debt, so I know I'm working on a bunch of stuff for myself. If you go into this My Credit System, it's going to show you that little video that I just had you guys watch at the very beginning of this video. And then if you scroll down, it teaches you how to do the income shifting, which I talked about with your how to properly fill out your W-4. This shows you how to use the debt elimination tool, which I will get into in a minute. And then it shows you how to work on your getting your credit score up to 750, which would be amazing. Some statistics on credit scores. I mean, the younger people usually have lower credit scores, and older people usually have higher credit scores. As people get older, their credit scores typically improve. A study found on Wallet Hub showed that on average, the oldest people have the highest credit scores. But, that all depends on a lot of factors. So if you need help, getting your credit score to where you want it to be, this is the software that you need to get that, get working on that. And again, this here where it says 750 credit plan, there's 26 step-by-step how to repair your credit videos. They also give you 4 rounds of dispute letter templates to use, and reestablishing new credit via little known sources. So you get all of these little nuggets when you sign up. Again, you can do this as a business, and you pay the $27.95 to sign up, and then it's a $34.95 a month fee after that. And also, throwing this out there, if you are doing this as a business, the $34.95 the $27.95 to sign up, the $34.95 monthly fee, and then there's an app I'm going to talk to you about as well. And any other expenses that you put out to do this business. Say you buy traffic, but that's another story for another day. There are different avenues where you can get your capture page, which is this a whole nother thing that has to be explained if you're not sure what that is. But it's basically a landing page where people will see that, how to fix my credit, and they see your link and they press on it. And in order for them to watch the video, they have to put in their name, their email address, and their phone number. And then the software that we have generates a lead right to our cell phones in this app, this wonderful app that we have that was made by our leaders in the 3L lead team. So anyway, once you have a lead, then you can start, texting them or emailing them. I like to send out an initial text, and then I'll follow up with an email, and then I like to call fairly quickly within a day or so, because I feel like a lot of people, when they get these text messages, that they seem like they might be from a robot, and they don't really think you're a real person. So I recommend getting in contact with them, within a day or so. So anyway, but the fee for buying traffic, your internet, your cell phone, your laptop, your, all these things you can check with your tax professional, but all these can be written off as expenses at the end of the year if you do this as a business. Some of you might not have time to do this as a business, and that's fine. You can buy this a la carte, this software, and this particular My Credit system, just to give you an example, is $119.95 for the year. You pay it up front as one lump sum. If you divide out $119.95 by 12 months, that's $10 a month. And you'll get access to all of this, how to do the income shifting. It gives you income shifting strategies for producing increased cash flow. It's, giving yourself a raise without asking your boss. You can get anywhere from 200 to some people are getting like 800 more a month. And it all depends on your situation. And I would if you don't feel comfortable, reach out to your tax professional to ask them questions about it. This business has been around for 15 years, and they are a debt-free company out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I apologize for the dog barking in the background. There's probably a leaf blowing down the street. So anyway, it also gives you the 750 credit plan system to work on raising your credit score. So I just wanted to scroll down and just show you, this is what some of the training looks like literally, like module 1, step 1, module 2, step 2. It literally gives you step by step by step. You receive a walkthrough of the entire credit repair process, everything from pulling your personal credit report, writing your disputes, mailing certified letters, following up, and even credit rebuilding. And it says here, the My Credit system provides the best training and education to help eliminate the financial burden of debt and negative credit. Increase your credit score and get on track with your personal finances. So anyway, so then the other modules on the other side over here shows you how to remove negative payment history. It just, there's so much going on that it gives you. And as you can see, you can get this for $119.95. You don't have to do the sign up with me for the $27.95 and pay a monthly fee of $34.95. You can just buy this a la carte. So that's a nice little feature. And I know $119.95 sounds like, oh my God, that's so much money. But if you do the income shifting and say you're getting $200 back in your pay, it automatically, after you go to your employer and give them another new W-4, which you can do at any time you want, by the way, this pays for itself the first month that you shift your income, with $80 left over. And then it just goes up from there. I mean, you work on getting to a 750 credit score. Now that's going to depend on you. So like if, let me just see something. I want to see if, I guess, am I live? I hope. I don't think I ever went live. Well, this is recording, and I will share it on my page in a little bit. But so if you're just seeing this now, give it 1 second. It's still loading here. I'm sorry. I'm new to this whole screen sharing and going live on Facebook and having them connected. So anyway, let me see. Learn how to repair your credit. Computer is acting up. I need to buy a new laptop. Repair your credit score and pay down your debt. All right, so go live. All right, I'm going to go live. Let me add a title. This is all stuff that you're going to learn too if you decide to do this as a business. But you have to, I mean, there's a ton of training in the app and it teaches you how to do all this. I learned it, but then I didn't remember to click this one button. So how to have your own business. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry, my one dog likes to get in trouble while no one's watching her or paying attention to her. She likes to be the center. She's a princess. How to have your own business and fix your finances at the same time. All right, that sounds good, right? Let's see. All right, go live. All right, so I apologize. All right, I think I'm going to be live now. So all that time that I was talking, it's fine. It's all recorded, like I said. So let me just give it a second to catch up. All right, there I am. I guess, kind of, sort of. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna pause this. All right, we're gonna just chalk this up to a learning curve here. All right, so let me just pause this over here so that I'm not going to be, oh, my computer is running so slow. I apologize. Just bear with me 1 more second. Hey, everybody that's on. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Okay, so anyway, so let me go back to what I was talking about. So I'm not sure if any of that was recorded or not. Was on Facebook or not, but I was just going over how, hold on, let me pause this. Guys jumping on. So, anyway, let me go talking about. So trying to figure out how to pause that. Okay, I think I got it. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I got that pause now. I should still be live if anybody can see me. Let me just check my cell phone. That would probably be a better idea. Maybe I'll be good at this one day. So anyway, I had a couple friends that reached out to me this morning and, we're asking, I don't necessarily think that they want to do this as a business, and they may just want to do this just so that okay, yeah, so I am live. There's a couple people watching and I appreciate it. So hi, everybody. If you're just hopping on, I did cover a bunch of stuff already, and I really, I'll probably do another video later, and maybe I'll do the video first and then I'll post it on Facebook because, or until I get this down pat, because I thought I was live all this time and I really wasn't. Anyway, so a couple of people have contacted me this morning, and we're talking about, hey, like, what do I have to do? Because I keep posting videos every day. I go live every day. I try to go live every day. I keep posting, how do you, put $200 to $800 back in your pay, and also, like, without asking your boss for a raise. So I wanted to just go over that because there's two things that you can do. So there's, if you want to do this as a business, you can join this until January 3rd. They're running a special. It's normally $49.95, and they're running a special for $27.95 right now. Then you pay $34.95 a month. So I had a lady that I was texting back and forth with, and she said, well, why would I want to pay you $27.95 and then pay $34.95 a month for what? Like, why would I want to do that? And I said, okay, I actually called her because I hate texting. It's just, I don't know, stuff comes out of context. And then also, sometimes you have a lot to say, and it's, you have a lot, you don't want to have to type all that. So my point is, I called her and I said, number one, you're not paying me the $27.95. It goes to MyEcon. I mean, I do make a commission, which, more importantly, yes, am I doing this I'm doing this as a side business? Am I doing this to make money? I'm looking at the bigger picture, like 2 to 3 years from now. Right now, I'm just getting my feet wet. I've only been doing this for a couple months. Am I making thousands of dollars doing this? Not yet. But I'm here for the long haul. I want to see how this plays out. I am working on paying down my debt. I am working on my credit score. My credit score is terrible, and I have reasons for that. I'm not going to disclose everything to everyone. Excuse me for 1 second. So this is why I need my own office, because I cannot do anything without being distracted. So anyway, so why would I want to pay $34.95 for this? Well, honestly, if you were to pay someone to help you fix your, all of this, it could cost you thousands of dollars. But if you don't want to do this as a business, you don't have to. There's also something called a la carte, which I was scrolling down to show everyone. For $119.95, which is like a one-time fee, and I know that sounds like a ton of money, and I get it. Trust me, I live right now. I live paycheck to paycheck as well, and I know what that feels like. But if what I was saying before I realized that I wasn't live on Facebook, if you are doing the income shifting where you are fixing your W-4. So say you get the least amount. Well, I mean, it varies by person how much you're going to get back. You refill out your W-4 and you follow these step-by-step instructions, and you could put potentially $200 to $800 a month back in your pay, maybe less, maybe more. It varies by person. You won't know until you actually do it. So say you get $200 back. In the first month, you get $200 back in your pay. It pays for this software. Well, maybe you're only getting $60 back. Me personally, I can't mess around with my taxes too much because I have a lot going on between I own another business with other people. I can't really mess with my W-4, but I did a little bit, and I'm getting like a little bit back. but at least that little bit I can put towards this business. So say you even only get $60 a month back, or 60 per pay. So say $120 you get back. You're still in the second month, this is paid for if you do the a la carte. Point is, if you do it as a business and you are paying the $27.95 to join, and then you're paying the $34.95 a month, all of this it can come out of the money that you are putting back in your pay. You have to remember that. It's like a key thing. So not only are you going to share this with all your friends and family and prospect it out to other people in the world, you're going to want to shout this from the rooftops. I'm so excited about this that's why I keep pressing and sharing this every day on Facebook. I'm not going to reach out individually to my friends and family and spam you guys. But if you contact me, I will help you. Let me show this to you. Let me explain this to you. That's why I wanted to do this live today, because I wanted to show you, like, if you don't want to do this as a business and you want to just do this $119.95, what comes with that? All right, I'm going to show you. You get the income shifting, which teaches you income shifting strategies for producing increased cash flow. You minimize expenses tool. You get the debt elimination tool and the investment calculator. You also get the 750 credit plan, which is 26 step-by-step how to repair your credit videos, 4 rounds of dispute letter templates, and how to reestablish new credit via little known sources. So that's what you get for that money. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's so much. You get so much value for $120. And if you divide $120 out by 12 for the year, it's $10 a month. So you have to think of it that way. So if you want to go back and watch this video, I'm gonna post the whole thing later on my page. I just really kind of talked about stuff I already talked about, but I don't care. It's fine. I'm learning. This is still new to me, the whole screen sharing, and I'm gonna go on YouTube later. I need to then take this video and I'm gonna put it on YouTube, because YouTube is like right under Google, like how you can reach the most people. So excuse me. So that's how I'm going to, I want to start, screaming this out on the rooftops, because this is so huge. And Christmas is next month. So there's not many pays left. I think there's one more pay in November. And then maybe 1 or 2 more pays. I get paid every 2 weeks, maybe 1 or 2 more pays in December. But if you shift your income, say tomorrow morning you go and you fill out a new W-4 and you give it to your HR person, as long as they aren't slackers and they put your W-4 in right away, it should take effect hopefully by your next pay. All, individual circumstances apply, because I can't guarantee that that's what's going to happen, because I have no control over your HR person. I don't know if you have a good relationship with them and can be like, hey, can you please make sure that I do payroll for our business. So I can go in at any time and change anything anybody wants me to. If they give me something and I don't feel like doing it, and then I do it a week later, I don't really think that's fair to them. So I wouldn't do that, but you never know. So anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on too long and make this like an 2-hour video, but I real quick want to just show you one other thing. And then I'm probably going to do another video later, and I'll try to write down my thoughts on a piece of paper so that I'm not all over the place, because I feel like I'm all over the place. There's the debt elimination tool is another part of this system. So if you can come on here and you can watch this little video. It's literally less than 3 minutes long, and then you scroll down, and I just want to see something real quick on my picture here. Hold on. All right, so this is something that's also included in that $119.95. So anyway, I'm going to take this number out here. I have these numbers in here from before. So let's do a little credit elimination tool practice. I just want to, just so I can show you what I'm talking about. So, all right, so Johnny Jones gets back an extra $250 in his pay. So the $50, he decides that he's gonna, his $34.95 is gonna come out of that $50. So he's gonna take the other $200 and he's gonna use it towards his debt. Before we do that, I want to just show you what I'm talking about. So I just have a couple of examples in here just to show for reference. You put your creditors here. Okay, you put your balance that you owe them, and you put your interest rate in and what your minimum payment is right now. So in here I have Sears, $4,500 is owed to them, and the interest rate's 15%. Again, these are all just random numbers I just picked. Capital One, you owe $5,000, 24% interest you're paying. That's a lot of interest. Amex, you owe them $6,000, you're paying 25% interest. So once you hit save and calculate, now mind you, this is just paying your minimum payments of 100, 100, and 150, okay? If you click save and calculate, this will tell you, this tool will tell you how long it's gonna take for you to pay off this debt. So if you scroll down, if you follow this plan, which what you're doing right now, your debt's gonna be eliminated in 8 years. Holy crap. That's a long time. If you don't mind and you don't care and you want to just keep robbing Peter to pay Paul and you want to just keep paying the minimum payments and be in debt for another 8 years, that's fine. But guess what? You being in debt is not helping your credit score at all. It's a huge part of your credit score. That's another topic for another video. I'll do that another day or later today. But now, if you say you're getting back to $250, okay, and the $50, remember we're gonna put that aside because that's gonna go towards the business of paying your $34.95. Or if you're doing the $119.95, this first $50 pays for 5 months of this service. So we're gonna put the other $200 in this debt elimination tool, okay? All this information stays the same. And now watch what happens when you hit save and calculate. Now, obviously, the more money you end up getting back that you could put towards your debt, the better. So now what this does is it tells you instead of taking 8 years, it's going to take, if you add $200 in, it's going to take 3 years and 6 months, if you see that here, which is right here. So instead of taking the 8 years, it's going to take 3 years and 6 months. Now, obviously, the more money that you can put towards your debt, the less time it's going to take to pay down. But this shows you how. So what it's going to ask you to do is take the $200, add it to the 100 to make 300. And then it's going to take you 17 months to eliminate that debt. Now, this is based on the fact that you're not going to use the card anymore. Okay. Then the second, so once that's paid off, you have $300 available now. So now you're going to take this $300 and you're going to add it to the 100 for Capital One, and you're going to pay them $400 for 32 months. And then you're going to take the $400 now because you paid off your Capital One, and you're going to add it to the $150 that you're paying Amex and pay them $550 a month for 42 months. And guess what? At the end of the 42 months, you're gonna have $550 extra in your pay in your bank account, because that's money that you don't have to pay towards those bills anymore because they'll be gone. Most important thing is that once you do this, that you try to pay cash for everything, which I know it's not easy, and believe me, I know we've been there, done that, and we're learning. I mean, the older that you get, the less I mean, you think you would learn, but you know, it's whatever. It's never too late. Also, that's another thing that, I'm doing this for our retirement because, in 20 years from now, I would like to retire and not have to work until we're 90. So I want this will help us to pay down our debt and raise our credit score. And also this extra money will now be in a savings account or invested in a stocks and bonds or a mutual fund, or I don't know anything about that stuff. I have to learn about that. But instead of just wasting money, we can be investing it. And you want to invest in yourself. So this is a great tool, a great system to get started. Like I said, you don't have to do it as a business, but if you like it and you like what it's doing for you, and you feel like you can share this with a bunch of other people, you can make a couple of bucks. Everybody that you share it with, you make a commission, and then you make residual income for every month after that they stay with the business. And a lot of people, might do this, and then after a couple months, they're done paying down their debt and they don't really need to work on their credit score, and they end up canceling. They don't want to pay the $34.95. That's fine. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to chase after you. So but what is the benefit of this? I mean, you'll always have this. So you can always use the tools that are in here, because other than that, there are other things in here. Like, if you rent, guess what? Before, renting didn't do anything for you. You couldn't record any of your debt. So let me go back to home here. So they have a rent reporting tool. So now if you all right, where am I going? Products. Sorry. Hold on. All right, so if you go to products, back to products, which we talked about earlier in the discussion, one of the tools that were down here. Okay, why am I not going back to where I want to? Hold on, I'm sorry. Products. I'm using my left hand because I'm holding one of my dogs in the other. There's other stuff in here, an ID defender, there's travel, discount on travel, there's a cashback mall, there's roadside assistance, credit monitoring. Like for instance, credit monitoring. I have LifeLock right now. So if you go into here, okay, so this is actually not that kind of credit monitor. Well, it is. So you get this credit, you get your credit reports. So everyone from financial institutions to employers are using credit report to decide if they're going to do business with you or hire you. There has never been a time in history when having good credit report has been more important than now. Unfortunately, many people are unaware of the issues that their credit report until after they have been denied employment or credit. True story. So this tells you about credit monitoring. It has a score tracker, has credit reports, credit score. Members have unlimited access to their credit report and scores via the membership website. So this all is part of, so if you click on Get Started Today, it takes you to a screen. Okay, I don't know why this is being a pain in the butt. And I apologize, I don't know what that was about. This is where you would join now. And the 750 monitoring costs $23.95 biannually. So it says for 6 months. So that's something that you can buy a la carte as well. And that gives you access to your credit reports. And so it's kind of like a, you get your credit report, you can keep track of you can monitor your credit and watch your credit report go up. So that's an a la carte item as well. So let me go back one more time to, because I wanted to show you. There's a roadside assistance, and then here's the rent reporting. So the rent reporting is pretty cool. Before, you could never report your credit to credit agencies. You didn't get any credit for paying your rent on time. Now you get it's reported to TransUnion and Equifax. Up to 24 previous months you can report back. 30+ point increase on average, and you don't change how you pay your rent. So that's huge. That's a big deal. So you enroll now. Enrollment takes just a few minutes, and you're on your way to a better credit profile and score. A few things you'll need to know: rental/lease details, landlord contact information, ID verification. They verify your rent, and then the credit score, you get a boost in your credit score if you're paying your rent on time. And this you can buy a la carte as well. You can pay $8.95 a month, and it's an ongoing monthly reporting. You can pay $25 one-time enrollment fee, or a $99 one-time fee for historical reporting. So that's like if you want to go back and do the last 24 months of rent payments. It's optional, but strongly recommended to provide the biggest score boost. So this will help, if you're a renter. And like I said, those are the different prices, but if you click on it, I can send you this link. If you just want to do the rent reporting, you can do that as well. Like I said, it's $33.95 for the first month, and then it's $8.95 each month for each 1 month after that. And, if you end up moving into a house, obviously you don't rent anymore, then you would want to stop doing this. But as long as you keep paying the $8.95, then this will report your rent to the credit agencies and will help boost your credit score. All these tools are amazing, and they are to help you. Your maximum credit boost would be to do historical reporting, and that would be for up to 24 months, and that's a $99 one-time payment. And then your current rent payments. This creates an open and seasonal trade line, and that's an option that's right here as well. So any of this information, I can send this to you. Reach out to me. I'll put my link on here. If you're already watching this on Facebook, on my personal page, then we're already friends. If you are seeing this on a webinar that I post somewhere else, please feel free to reach out to me. The website here is kemory.myecon.net. I'm getting like dry mouth here. Hold on. You can watch an opportunity video, which pretty much goes over exactly what we just talked about. You can look at the different products that we have. You can learn about the company. Click on About Us, and it will tell you about MyEcon. There's the different people that are in charge, who started the company. It's a privately held company, debt-free company, and they're based out of Georgia, in Atlanta. And it's been in business since 2005. You can watch all that. So hold on one second, please. So after all that, I know I did a lot of rambling. This is our 2020 Vision Team group. I just wanted to see. Again, if you want to contact me, you can send me a message through Facebook, add me as a friend, let me know that you're interested in more information. If I've covered everything in this video, which I hope I did, and I'll try to be more organized next time. But if you're ready to get started, just let me know. Hold on. And maybe I can have the dogs stay outside the whole time I'm on, for crying out loud. Anyway, so I hope you all have a great Sunday. And if you have any questions, you have my Facebook information here, and you can reach me. I will also post my cell phone and my email if you want to send me an email or call me. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for spending some time with me. Have a good one.